Hello beautiful and welcome to Mawaheb home. We are back at the kitchen because we have some candles to make. If you watched last week's video, if you haven't seen it, I'll link it down below. I was organizing my candle supplies and I saw 9 centiliter candle containers or candle jars. I actually haven't used in a very long time. Usually I just make candles in my 30 centiliters, occasionally in my 20 centiliters, but very rarely that I do candles in my 9 centiliters, which are so adorable. I actually have quite a few. I've got 2, 4, 6, 8 candle jars in my box, and I have a few Cosy Owl fragrances that I've never actually tested before, and this is vintage and vetiver, sweet grey stipe, and a blueberry and teakwood, and also blueberry and bay, and also teakwood. But yes, these are the 4 fragrances, you guys, I've actually haven't tested out from Cosy Owl. So I thought, what a great opportunity to sit down with you today and basically make these candles in really cute jars. Let me move this out of the way so you can see everything that I'm doing. The wick of choice, by the way, today is Stabilo. To be honest, I wanted to use a CL4, but all my wicks are damaged in the CL4 series, so there's a lot of CL that I need to pick up. But for today, we're going to go for a Stabilo 4 in my 9 centiliter candle containers. And I think I'm going to go for these really beautiful emerald green and navy blue colors. And I do need to give my candle containers a clean. It's because I rarely use them, so probably there'll be a lot of dust at the bottom of my container, and I need my wicks to stick pretty well at the bottom. Wax of choice is going to be RCX wax, which I have here. I don't know if the camera's picking it up a little bit. And I am going to be basically making really cute candles with you guys today, which I'm really excited for. I'm going to be using a Stabilo for all of them. I think in the TB series, the TB8 will be too big, so the Stabilo and the CL series I think will be perfect for these candle containers. But yes, let's make some candles. I'm really excited, and I want to place them in my bathroom so mom can turn it on, even though they won't last as long as my 20 centiliters and my 30 centiliters, but they're still very cute to test with. I have my double boiler ready as well, which is great. I just need to wick my wicks. Right, my lovelies, I have wicked all my jars. You guys can't see it in the frame. Let me just bring it forward. There we go. I'm using the same wick for everything, but I'm going to be using 2 different fragrance oils. So I think I'm gonna go for, oh, where is the one that I liked? Oh, I'm gonna go for blackberry and bay for these 2 candles. And I think I'm gonna go for vintage and vetiver for these 2 candles and see how they work. My wax is here, and every candle container, according to Candle Shack, takes between 70 to 75 grams worth of wax. So that's what I'm gonna do. So my calculations would be 139 grams worth of wax for 2 9 centiliter candles, and 11 grams worth of fragrance oil, which is excellent. I love this tool, you guys. It just makes it so easy to cut through wax. Right, my lovelies, I am at 139 grams worth of RCX wax. I also have my double boiler getting ready to boil. I'm gonna grab my choice of fragrance, which is blackberry and bay from Cosy Owl. I think in last week's video, you guys, I called it blueberry and bay, and I was like, I can't smell the blueberry. Which makes a lot of sense since I wasn't smelling blueberry, I was smelling blackberry. But I'm gonna grab my fragrance measuring scale and switch this on, grab my paper cup, the one that I usually measure all my fragrance in, place it onto my scale, turn my scale, and measure 11 grams worth of fragrance. As you guys can see here, it's a 10 milliliters sample for this fragrance, so I'm gonna have to squeeze it out. So exactly 11 grams worth of fragrance, you guys. Literally, this is finished. So I'm just taking this off and waiting for my wax to melt. Hello guys. While my wax is melting, I want to give the blackberry and bay a sniff so you guys can get an idea of how it smells like. It smells really good. It smells fresh. I was trying to take a minute to try and smell the blackberry. I can definitely not smell the blackberry in there, but I can smell the bay. It's a very fresh smell. I actually really like that. Wow, I wonder how it's gonna smell like in the candle and it burning and like the you know, like when you are in the bathroom, you like it to smell fresh and nice. This is definitely a scent that I'll make a diffuser in and just place it in the bathroom so I can get that freshness from the bay, which is lovely. I'd love to smell the sweetness or the sourness of the blackberry a little bit, but I can't smell that. Wow, but it smells really good actually. I would definitely love to buy a bigger size of this because this is really, really nice. I actually need to place my mixing tool in my candle, and I need to get out my thermometer as well. I think I might need to put the stove a little bit down. There we go. I'm so glad I organized my candle supplies video last week because it's been playing on my mind for so long, and I just want to get myself together. And literally the idea of today's video literally came from last week's video, which is why I love just getting myself together and organized. I don't want to burn my wax, so I am at 66 degrees Celsius at the moment. I'm at 77 degrees. I'm ready to take this off the stove. I'm just gonna grab it off right now. And please be careful when you are dealing with any hot surfaces. You wouldn't want to burn your fingers. So I'm just gonna wait until 55 degrees and then I'm gonna pour into my wax. I'm really excited. I can't wait to smell it. I can't wait for it to cure and for me to show you the end results as well. They're so cute. I can't believe I haven't done this in a while. But I really like the smell of the blackberry and bay. It's very, very fresh. But I don't think it should have been called blackberry and bay, to be honest, because I can't smell any blackberry in there. I would probably just call it bay. Right, my lovelies, I am at 55 degrees. I am ready to pour my fragrance oil in. Blackberry and bay. And then I'm going to mix for 2 minutes. But I'm at 50 degrees right now after mixing for 2 minutes, and I'm happy to pour into my candle containers. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Another 139 grams worth of RCX. I'm gonna pop it onto my double boiler and then get started on measuring my choice of fragrance oil, which is vintage and vetiver. So I'm just gonna grab my paper cups as I usually do, and then my fragrance measuring scale. And by the way, everything that I use in all my videos I always link down below, so if you guys are ever interested or you want to shop around or you like something from what I'm using, everything is usually all down below. And if you can't find it, then please let me know. I'm happy to send you a link. Right, 11 grams of vintage and vetiver. Right, you guys, I could only get 1038 worth of fragrance. My vintage and vetiver has completely finished. Let me smell it and tell you how it smells. Wow, wow, you guys, how have I not made a candle with this before? I know you can't see me, so it's really weird, but hello, I am actually smelling it. It smells so good. If any of you have tried this from Cosy Owl, please let me know, because this smells, wow, it smells incredible, you guys. Wow, wow. Can't wait to burn these in the bathroom. I think I made a good choice for the bathroom. I think the sweet grace type would be, I think, too sweet. It's something that I'd probably put in a kitchen or in the hallway, but not in a bathroom. In a bathroom, I want to smell like fresh, you know, like woody, earthy tones. I'd like to smell in a bathroom. And I am looking for my other mixing tool and my other thermometer so I don't overheat my wax. And my measurements are going to be the same, you guys. 55 degrees. I'm going to mix my fragrance. I'm going to pour my fragrance in at 50 degrees as well. Right, I'm at 55 degrees. I'm going to grab my vintage and vetiver fragrance, pour it into my candle. Sorry, pour it into my candle jug and give it a mix for another 2 minutes. You know what I should have used? I should have used my 9 centiliters wick holders that I have upstairs. But again, I'm so used to using the traditional wick holders that I forgot to bring them down. Maybe next time. Okay, I'm at 49 degrees right now. I'm happy to pour into my candle jars. My lovelies, I am all done with making my candles. I've set them on the kitchen counter on the side because I usually get this table out of my way so we can all use the kitchen freely. Sometimes I feel like the best part of making candles is pouring the candles and also tidying up and cleaning all my equipment and organize them back into my boxes, because I just love being tidy. I'll show you the results of the candles tomorrow, and I also want to test the cold throw with you guys, which is really exciting because there are 2 fragrances that I've never tried before from Cosy Owl, so it'd be really nice to give you an idea of how the cold throw is smelling like. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. It has been a few days since I made the candles with you guys, and they have completely cured and they're right here. Look how cute they are. I'm gonna give them a good sniff. This is the blackberry and bay candles. Oh wow, you guys, it smells very fresh. It's just a shame that I can't smell the blackberry, unless if my nose is going insane, but I genuinely can't smell the blackberry. It just smells like bay, very fresh smell, very earthy. I can't wait to light the candles in the bathrooms. However, I just want to give myself a little feedback. First things first is both my wicks are a little bit off center. There could be a little bit more in the middle. Earlier in the video I mentioned that I have wick holders for 9 centiliters candle containers. So next time I make these candles again, I will use the wick holders for it. Maybe I just need a little bit more guidance or get used to wicking 9 centiliters. It is a little bit off center. It's not too bad, but I would like my wick to be as central as possible. I guess because I'm not used to working with them, but again, it'd be really good for me to practice to center the wick as much as I can in my 9 centiliter jars. And moving on, the next set of candles is vintage and vetiver. This one, I can smell a cold throw, but it's not there very much. And I'm conscious it's because I've left my fragrance oil upstairs for God knows how long. Samples that I found in last week's video, it could be affecting the quality of the fragrance, but when I smelled it out of the actual bottle, it smells incredible. I can smell something, but I would give the cold throw like a 4 out of 10. I could barely smell it, but I can smell the blackberry and bay a lot better. Is it because I'm wondering if it's because I didn't have the 11 grams of fragrance oil in my sample. It could be the case, but I definitely want to give it another go because it smells incredible, and I'm sure if I work with the fragrance a little bit more, I can get the cold throw to be just right. And again, these candles, my wick is just a little bit off center, so I definitely need a little bit more practice when wicking my 9 centiliter jars. Also, on Candle Shack's website, they recommend between 70 to 75 grams worth of wax, and to be honest, I think this is a bit too much because it's literally right at the top, and I don't like filling the candle right to the top. I'd like it to sit somewhere here where it has a little bit of a gap between the jar and the wax. I think next time I make 9 centiliter candle jars, I think I'll go for 65 grams worth of wax and work with that. I really like how where this sits, as you guys can see here, I still have a gap at the top and my wax sits right there. And I also think I've overfilled my blackberry and bay as well. I think they're just the wax is too high up. I wouldn't want the flame to go higher than the jar, so I just want my wax to sit and cool just around here. I'm actually going to turn them on and move them to the bathroom. I'm gonna put the blackberry and bay in the upstairs bathroom, and then the vintage and vetiver in the downstairs bathroom. And this is the Stabilo 4. A vintage and vetiver. I'm hoping that I can smell a hot throw from the vintage and vetiver, since I really can't smell a cold throw, but that's okay. Again, it's my first time working with a fragrance. There's a lot more to practice in, so I can't judge it from the first use. And there we go. Let's see if the Stabilo 4 works. I'm not going to do a full-on burn test with you guys, but I would love to show you and give you an idea how the hot throw is doing and how the wick is doing. So just give me a few hours until these burn a little bit more, and then I'll check in with you guys very soon. As you can see by the clips that I'm presenting to you right now, the wicks are actually doing really great. This is about an hour and a half into the burn test, and the vintage and vetiver is actually coming through. I can smell the hot throw a lot stronger than the cold throw, which I'm very pleased with. I'm gonna still burn them all the way through. I don't want to keep you here for too long. I wanted to give you an idea of how the hot throw is doing. In terms of the blackberry and bay, I think it's a little bit softer. Vintage and vetiver's hot throw is coming across stronger, which I'm very pleased with. Blackberry and bay smells a little bit softer. You can smell it there, but I think I need to give it another hour for it to really come through. I'm definitely going to be repurchasing these fragrances again, because I'd love to try them out in a diffuser and also try them in my 20 and 30 centiliters candle containers. And also I would like to work with the cold throw of vintage and vetiver, because as you know, I didn't get the cold throw that I wanted from it. I'm so grateful that I've come across waxes like RCX and S41, because genuinely this far I haven't been disappointed with either of these waxes. They've been giving me the cold throw that I'm wanting. They've been giving me the hot throw that I'm wanting. They've also been giving me everything and anything I want from the candle, from a candle wax is actually coming through. The wicking process, I feel like it's a lot easier. I remember I was so stubborn that I wanted Kerastoi to work so bad because it's given me this incredible cold throw and hot throw. It's just the wicking process was so difficult. I'm so glad I retested RCX and I came across the S41 and tested that as a brand new wax that Candle Shack released a few months back, and I'm so grateful that I actually retested, and I'm really grateful. Testing takes a long time for sure. I think as frustrating as it is, and you get irritated and you're like, oh my god, why is this not working? Like, I've tried every wick, I've tried every wax, and it's just not working. And sometimes it does get like that, but I also believe that with patience comes beautiful, beautiful things and endings. And I'm so glad that I've been making candles and YouTube videos for the last 4 years. I'm really starting to see the results I've always wanted to see in my candles, which I'm super grateful for, and I'm even more grateful that I get to share that experience with you as well. Sorry, I don't know why I got so deep and emotional there, you guys, but I am gonna close out today's video right here. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Please make sure that you subscribe, like, comment and share, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, beautiful.